Oh hey, it's Zareth. Funny seeing you here. Now, if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love to gamble. Just remember, you're always one hand away from a big win and only to gamble when you cannot afford to lose. So it should come as no surprise that my favorite spell in Wizard101 is INSANEBOLT. No, of course not this new gen patched abomination.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I'm talking about the OG INSANEBOLT, which for the unenlightened is a 2-pip storm spell with 2 outcomes. It either does a massive per pip 1125 moon damage to your enemy, or it backfires, dealing a monstrous 10,000 self moon damage. But yeah, I mean, if this thing backfires, you're pretty much fucked. Essentially, it's as close as you'll ever get to jackpot slots in Wizard101. Well, actually, that's not really true. Anyways, I'd always wondered just how viable the spell actually was. Well, buckle up, because to test that question, I'm going to try to beat all of Wizard101's first arc using only INSANEBOLT, and I won't rest until I shove my INSANEBOLT down Malistair's throat. But first, I needed a fitting name for my wizard. We need Boom and something else that explodes. Boom Coal? Coal? I don't think Blast is an option. Oh, okay. I feel like Coal Boom Blast. Is there any first name that's more like explosive? No, Gambler's not an option. I was thinking Coal because like coal lights fires. Or, oh, Blaze Boom Blast. That's thick. That's what we're going with. A legend is born. Now, to clarify, the rules for this challenge are the only damage spell I'm allowed to use is INSANEBOLT, but all other utility cards that don't do damage directly are allowed. I must do everything solo, no team up, no help from chat, but I am allowed to use the shared bank and crown shop to my heart's extent. To start the challenge, I made an Ivashkolimachkov with the Soviet Union Tiger pet. The specific stats on this pet didn't really matter, but I tried to prioritize damage and resist, and I got 1 Maycast heal for the occasional bailout. The only reason I needed this pet was because I gave 2 INSANEBOLT cards, and with this pet, I was ready to begin the run. This sets the tone for the run. Ice has highest HP and resist, so I'm hoping if I eventually do somehow get to Dragonspire with this, easy, not even close, I'll be able to live. You do know that because INSANEBOLT is a Stormbolt, it gets buffed. You're just wrong. You see, the thing is, I actually owe Dust Jumper an apology because they were right.
Cooper, I have no idea how I'm gonna record this video, dude.
I had assumed that even though INSANEBOLT is a storm spell, storm damage and resist wouldn't have any effect on it because it's literally moon damage, which is an entirely different school, but I was actually wrong. Storm damage actually boosts INSANEBOLT even though it's moon damage, this game makes no sense. This is especially weird considering storm blades and traps don't work with INSANEBOLT and storm resist also has no effect on INSANEBOLT. Like, obviously it makes sense blades don't work for it for balancing reasons, but then why would you allow storm damage? Like, to work, it seems like a weird whiz spaghetti code thing to me. Still, picking ice isn't really a misplay. Having access to the highest health in the game, the highest resist, tower shield, frozen armor proved to be really helpful later in the run. Starting the challenge, the early game went surprisingly well. Turns out one-shotting everything can make you quest pretty fast. Wizard City was a breeze as I just played the slot machine of either instantly winning the fight or quickly porting back after the occasional backfire. In no time, I was able to smite down Lord Midshade. Krokotopia was also going very smooth, at least that was until... Oh, no! But to be honest, bosses starting to live INSANEBOLTs wasn't a setback at all. I could always just use feints or other universal traps or blades to boost my damage so it would one-shot, or you know, just INSANEBOLT twice. The boy who lived has come to die. I then outstorm damaged Cleopatra to move on to Marleybone. Marleybone was a lot more of the same. The introduction of triple fights was a little annoying because the RNG of hitting 3 INSANEBOLTs in a row is considerably higher than only having to hit 1 or 2. But most of the time in the early worlds, if you kill a boss's minions or minion, it doesn't respawn, so you can kind of cheese the odds. Big Ben was also super toxic, but that's just because the dungeon still doesn't work after 15 years. KI, please fix this. But after a brief reset, I was able to cheese my way past Miariarty and into Mushu, which as always was the most boring world of the challenge. I think Mushu's always so easy and boring just because it doesn't really introduce any new major hurdles or gameplay challenges. The only somewhat difficult part I was able to get past pretty easily by just feint stacking the Jade Oni. But Dragonspire, oh boy Dragonspire, would it ever make up for the ease of Mushu. Firstly, Dragonspire is is full of dungeons that just break constantly if you keep dying like I do with Insane Bolt. If you die after killing one of the mobs and come back and kill the other one, the gate just won't open for you. Like you can't advance and you have to reset the entire dungeon, and it is so infuriating. But outside of that, it's not that hard except for the final 2 fights in the final dungeon. These are the only 2 required quad fights, and you can't cheese them at all. They are 1v4s with full respawns. In the first fight, only 3 respawn at once, but then the 4th one comes after, and if you fail that, they all respawn. I'll show you. You'll get what I'm saying. But the first of the last 2 fights is a 1v4 straight up mob fight. It's not really efficient to try to shield and frozen armor to maybe save yourself from an Insane Bolt, because they do just spam low pip hits. You essentially just have to hit 4 Insane Bolts in a row, which is an RNG nightmare. It's honestly too easy. For a gamer of my caliber, it's too easy. What's one more? What's it one more? No! No! Oh, they're all gonna respawn. Sorry, I started typing. I'm sorry. Not surviving that Insane Bolt. Bonafide guarantee. Oh my god, thank you. Holy poop. That was painful. No. 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 You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. Joke? This is a joke. This is a joke. Please. Okay. Go away, circle. Oh my god, I would have mauled it. Yeah, so in total, there was over an hour of RNG fails. And the worst part is the next fight is the exact same fight, except one of the minions is replaced with Malistaire, who is an 8,000 health boss. So you're contingent on still getting 4 Insane Bolts in a row. But before that 4th one, you have to blade stack and feint stack, which takes a lot of time. Now, to attempt to diminish the insane amount of RNG I needed to win this fight, I started bringing tower shields and TC tower shields along with frozen armor to hopefully stack up enough defense so that I could live at least 1 Insane Bolt, and it actually worked, but I could only live 1, so that would make failing on a double Insane Bolt backfire back to back even more painful. If there was a god, there's someone watching over Wizard101. I know I haven't always been, I say some mean things about this game. I really do, but I need this. Just hit. Just hit. Come on. Just hit. Just hit. Just hit. Fine, it's fine. I live. I barely live, but I live. I don't live this one. If this misses, it's fucking GG. Oh my god, they got rid of my blade. I'm gonna have to hit both of these. Oh my god, it's gonna be pure RNG. That's it. This keyboard's done. The keyboard's done. The keyboard's done. Luckily, I have a backup keyboard to go with my stubbornness, and I just kept trying. 1. I'm really Let's hit this. Come on. Come on. Hit it. Come on. Let's go. We're back in business, baby. No pips. No pips is great. No pips is great. All right, we just got a tower. Bend him off with the towers for a little bit. I might just have to YOLO this. I've taken so much damage. He's just absolutely thrashing me. I literally have to do this. I can try to get these off and cover him with a frozen armor or something. Actually, if I get these off, I'll just go straight into the Insane Bolt. If I get both of these on, I can just Insane Bolt. Come on. Or I can cover it, then Aura, then Insane Bolt. What is this? Yeah, that's fucking... It's just gonna come down to luck. Here his low pip spam prevented me from shield stacking on top of my frozen armor, so it was impossible that I would live a backfiring Insane Bolt. All that I could really do was the spirit of the run and gamble on a hit, and I don't know if I can afford to lose another keyboard. You know what? This whole challenge, it was the RNG challenge. It was the Pray to Merle challenge. What's one more RNG hit? What's one more big gambling win? Yes. Kill, 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 kill. Oh my god, kill, 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 kill. Go! I'm the best ever, dudes. The best. Who needs skill when you have blind luck? It was one of the worst worst things we've ever done. So to answer the question, can you beat Wizard101 using only Insane Bolt? The answer is yes. You just need a lot of endurance and a little bit of luck. Now, to end this challenge also became a little bit of an experiment. The odds for the OG Insane Bolt were never explicitly stated anywhere. Now, a good amount of people like me assumed it was a 50-50 chance, but the more common belief was that it's an 80-20 chance, 80 chance of hitting and 20 of backfiring. But I had a really good sample size of 766 Insane Bolts, and in total I only hit 543 of those, which is around 70.9% with rounding. So while this isn't the exact chance of hitting, I would actually argue that the chance of hitting is much closer to 70% than 80. I mean, it's just so statistically improbable that I only hit 70% in that sample size if it's really an 80-20 chance. So if there's a dev answer out there somewhere, or someone has ever data mined for this, I'd love for you to tell me the percentage in the comments down below. And hey, maybe I'm missing something and I was just unfathomably unlucky, but this was a behemoth of a video both to stream and edit, so if you could like and help boost it in the algorithm, I'd really appreciate it. Maybe I'll do another run after this. I was thinking an A's off only run could be really fun, so make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss out on that. I do all the streams on this YouTube channel and I'd love for you to come along. And outside of that, I hope you just have a great day.